is actually a map where you can track all the sex offenders who live next to you. This is our station. In a 5-mile radius, this is how many we have near us. And it really drives home the message that they're out there and they can live basically anywhere, within their restrictions. But that's why a special unit of investigators are going out multiple times this week to make sure you don't get tricked on Halloween. This is Operation Safe Pumpkins.
We track nearly 800 sexual offenders and sexual predators, along with about 100 career offenders.
Detective John Gazina is part of the criminal tracking unit with Tampa PD.
Over a 2-year period, we've made nearly 300 arrests.
Today, he showed me exactly what officers do leading up to All Hallows Eve.
You always worry about who will be the next to reoffend.
Gazina says what's more spooky than some costumes is that Halloween is a night sex offenders could have a greater opportunity to prey on children.
Some of them are very, very dangerous, and they're out there. They're not always as obvious as the opening of a door.
To keep it from happening, Gazina and his team show up on doorsteps, telling these felons what not to do.
Basically shut your doors on Halloween. There's no reason for you to be handing out candy. He doesn't have any decorations on his house. Drop this off. This is our Halloween operation that we do every year. You've gotten these before. We just don't pass out candy.
But some offenders are not always home.
If I continue not to make contact with them at various hours, then I will, more than likely contact his probation officer. And
the best advice, knock on doors where you know the owners. While you do that, Tampa PD will continue their operation, tracking offenders on the night of Halloween and beyond.
Upwards of about 30 officers that night that'll go out in 2-man teams. You can also get email updates from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement website. You just click on Offender Alert, you type in your email address there, create a password, and it will actually notify you every time a sex offender moves in near you. And then, of course, we have the map, so you can type in your address there anywhere in the state of Florida and track who lives next to you. And we'll have that all online.
Plenty of tools for parents. Thank you so much, Christie.